Hello and welcome to our tutorial for how to apply for a residential roof replacement permit. When navigating to our online system, the first step is to log in. You will not be able to apply for a permit until you log in. You will be prompted to enter in your username and password. Please note that this login is very case sensitive, so it is important that you put your username and password to exactly how it was created. When logged in successfully, you will be brought back to our home screen. The next step is to apply for a permit. Navigate to the black header and click on the Apply link. Under Permits, navigate to the All option. This brings us to our Application Assistant, which lists all the permit types the City of Melbourne offers. For this example, we want to show you how to apply for a residential roof replacement permit. There are two ways you can look for this permit type. The first is to scroll down on the web page and locate Residential Roof Replacement Permit. Once located, you can click Apply, and it will bring you to the first step of our application process. The second option to locate your permit type is to use the search bar under the Application Assistant. You can type in the full permit type if you know which permit to apply for, and it will pull up. But let's say I'm a new contractor or applicant, and I am not sure which permit type I need. I can always type in a keyword such as roof, and I will get some drop-down options. If I search just the word roof and press enter, I will be given more options to choose from. Each permit type does have a description associated for you to determine what permit type you need based on the work being done. For this example, 4 permit types have come up. When I read the residential roof replacement permit description, I can determine that this is the permit type I need because the job will be considered a re-roof. Notice, I do not want to select the residential roofing permit, as I am not modifying the roof in any way. Now that I have selected the right permit type, I will be taken to the first step of our permit application process. I need to add the location of where the work is going to be done. Click on the white plus sign under Add Location. When I search the address, I am going to enter in the house number and street name. I am going to omit the street type as the system may have the type under an abbreviation. For example, if I type in 900 East Strawbridge Avenue, I will receive a pop-up below that states no records to display. But if I type in 900 East Strawbridge, the address will auto-populate and I can click the Add button. Once my location is added, I can click Next and I will be brought to Step 2 of the application process. Step 2 will ask for permit detail. The permit type will auto-populate based on the permit type I selected. I will not be able to change this. The work description and the valuation of the job is a requirement. I will not be able to move on to the next step until these requirements are met. Step 3 is where we will be adding in our contacts. A residential roofing permit requires to have 3 contacts listed when applying for the permit: the applicant, the contractor, and the property owner. As the applicant field will automatically default to your account, and this cannot be changed. Under Contractor, click the white plus sign to add a contractor. In the search bar, type in the contractor company name. A list will auto-populate, pulling in information that was typed in the search bar. Look for your company name. Make sure that the first and last name matches the license holder, as they will have the necessary certifications to act as the contractor. If you do not see the license holder listed, double-check the spelling in the search bar. If the spelling is correct, try to search using the license holder's name. You will need to put in the name exactly how it is on their license. Abbreviated names or nicknames will not show up in the search. When you have located your contractor, you can click Add. You will be taken back to Step 3 of the contacts, with the selected contractor in the field. Next, we are going to add the property owner. Under Property Owner, click the white plus sign. Now, instead of searching for the property owner like we did with the contractor, we are going to enter the contact in manually, as your homeowner may not be listed in our database. Click on Enter Manually. Follow the prompts to enter the first and last name. A phone number is required. However, you only have to fill in one of the fields. For this example, we will put the home phone number in. Once all fields are filled out, click the Submit button. You will be taken back to step 3 of the contacts. You will notice that a fourth box will appear under Contacts. This feature was utilized if you need to add a subcontractor for your permit or list another applicant that you want to have access to the permit online. If you no longer have any more contacts to add, you can click the Next button. If you click the Next button and receive the error, Required certifications not found, it can mean a few different reasons. The first reason is that the contractor you selected does not have the correct certifications. For example, you cannot add an electrical contractor to perform a residential roof permit. The second reason is that your certifications have expired. In order to provide us with your most current certifications, please email a copy to bldplanreview@mlbfl.org. You will be unable to continue with the permit process until your certifications have been updated. The third reason is maybe the wrong contact was added. If you saw your contractor listed multiple times when searching for them, try selecting a different contact. Just click the Remove button below the contractor and start the process of adding in the contractor over again. Now that I have the correct contractor listed, I am going to select the Next button. Step 4 is asking for additional information. A roof type is required. Select the appropriate option for your job. Please note you can select more than one type. I will bypass Other Roof Type, as I did not select Other in the roof type option. Pitch is required. If the residence has a flat roof, you can write Flat in the pitch field. Input the number of squares for this job. Select the underlayment type. Select the accessories. Please read the owner's electronic submission statement before selecting that you agree. If you agree with the statement, select Yes in the drop-down. In the Roof Sheathing Nailing field, select Yes. Once all information is filled out, select the Next button. Step 5 is the upload of attachments. The City of Melbourne requires all product approvals and installation instructions for each product that is to be used for this job, including the accessories. The first requirement is the Roof Covering Product Approval NOA. Click the white plus sign. A dialog box will appear. You may have to navigate to where you saved your files. Once the file is located, click on it and select Open. Now my file has been uploaded. Since I am using more products than just the roof covering product, I will need to use the second blue box to upload my underlayment information. If I click on Select Type, I will be given a drop-down of different file types to choose from. Select Roof Underlayment Product Approval NOA. Click the white plus sign and select the appropriate file from your files. You will notice that once it's uploaded, another blue box will appear. Now I need to add my accessories. Select Roof Accessories Product Approval NOA. Click the white plus sign and add your files. Now if I need to add additional documents such as a contract, NOC, etc., I can use the additional blue box that auto-populated every time I upload a document. There is no limit to how many documents you can upload. If all my documents are uploaded and good to go, click the Next button. Step 6 is the Review and Submit step. Double-check your location, basic information, contacts, more information, and attachments. If you have a discrepancy within any of the data that was entered in, click the Back button located at the bottom of the page. Do not click the Back button on your browser. If you click the Back button, you wipe out all of the data that was entered in and you will have to start again. If everything looks good and it's ready to be submitted, click the Submit button. Depending on your file size and the amount of files you have, the submission process can take a couple seconds to upload. Please do not navigate away from this page during this process. Now your permit has been successfully submitted. When it comes to residential roof replacement permits, an invoice will be automatically generated. You can pay for the permit by clicking on Add to Cart. Check out, follow the prompts for paying a permit. Once you have paid for the permit, it will be automatically placed in an issued status, and that is how you submit a residential roof replacement permit.